Hey, good to be with you again. I've got another video for you, but before we get into that, I've got a disclaimer because I went and got some information wrong. I'm going to look at the site where I spent the August bank holiday, and from the moment I booked the site, right the way through the holiday, including the point where I was doing my filming, right the way through to where we got the email reminder for us to put a review online. I thought it was called such and such and such caravan site. Turns out it wasn't caravan site, it was camping site. Now you might think, what's in a word? But actually, because of the perspective we were looking at it, some of my comments might come across a bit out of context. In fact, I'm pretty sure they will. Now, they did advertise that they were taking caravanners. We booked as caravanners. We had the experience as caravanners. So for most of my observations and that, I stand by those because they are relevant. It's just a couple of those comments, including the fact that I actually called it a caravan site, that it can just be misleading if I don't come out with this disclaimer. I don't want to be disingenuous to the owners, and I also don't want to make myself look even more stupid than I actually necessarily have to. But listen, enough of that now. Let's just get straight into the video. Thanks. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. It's Kevin here with another episode of the Travelling Welshbury. Where are we today? We are in Monmouthshire. If you're not sure where Monmouthshire is, it's basically, if you look at a map of Wales, it's the bottom right-hand corner. Okay, that's basically where Monmouthshire is. It's a lovely county, and we are here in Hendre Farmhouse Orchard Caravan Site, which is a bit of a mouthful, admittedly. I've got to be honest, this trip has been a bit of a learning curve. Okay, this has been a little bit of an experimental thing, you could say. We've learned a few things about what we would like and a few things of what we don't like, and this site, I think, it's a bit of a Marmite place. I think it will suit some people but maybe not others. Okay, but there's good and there's questionable things about it, but we're going to get into that. Okay, so the first thing is actually getting here. Okay, now we booked this this site on PitchUp. Okay, cost us £26 a night, which is just to get that in quickly as well. Okay, there is an alternative postcode on the PitchUp page for this place. Okay, we just used Google Maps and it took us by the quickest route, which was down several miles of one track lanes, which was quite stressful, particularly one point when we had traffic coming the other way. The best way, wherever you're coming from, I think, to get to this place, use your Google Maps, sure, okay, but use the different stages, add destinations to make a pathway. The first thing you want to put in is Monmouth town. Okay, Monmouth. Go from there to Rolls Golf Club. That's Rolls as in bread rolls or Rolls Royce, however you want to look at it. You turn left at the golf course, and then you just have the final destination with the postcode that they give to you. Okay, now the last 0.9 of a mile is single track, but that, if you do it this way, although it's a longer way round, that's the only single track bit that you will get. The next thing I will say about this is that when you finally reach that postcode destination, you'll be in a little hamlet and you'll think, where is the place? You just got to keep going another minute or two down the road and then you will see the site on your right. Okay, so you've got just under a mile of single track. The rest of it is comfortably doable. Now the next thing is, when you get to the site here, despite the fact it's called a caravan site, really, looking out my window here, it's a campsite. To be honest with you, most people that come here are in tents. Okay, no problem with that. I'm not a caravan snob at all. I love camping. Okay, but it is mainly a caravan. No, it's not. It's a camping site. I'll get my words out right. Okay, it's more of a campsite with a couple of electric hooker pitches for caravans and so forth. Now, of course, if you're coming in a tent, with a tent, then and you just got your car, no problems with those lanes. Okay, far easier. I will say the electric hookup pitches, okay, as far as caravans go, they're right opposite the toilet block, which means you've got limited manoeuvrability, and the hookup pole is at the front of the pitch rather than at the back, so you kind of got to manoeuvre your caravan around it. Okay, that makes things a little bit difficult. On the plus side, okay, so I'm not going to be negative about this whole thing, because it's not, we're not here to just slate stuff. We're just here to be honest and yeah, just honest and objective. Okay, the folks that run it, okay, there's two youngsters here that are running it throughout the day. They work really hard. Okay, they're back and forth cleaning the toilets and everything else. They're really friendly, great people. Got to get that in. Okay, now the amenities that we have here. Again, maybe a little bit of an issue. They're in this one long wood building. Okay, the main toilets are unisex. Okay, and there's only 2 cubicles in there for the site. Okay, now you might be the sort of caravanners that prefer to use the facilities in your own unit anyway, in which case it's not a problem. I'm just saying that, you know, there's a couple of times I've gone over to use the toilet and it's been locked. People have locked the door, you know, and I kind of get it. You know, there's a father in there with his daughter. He doesn't want another middle-aged bloke coming in and, you know, when you use what you use the toilet for. This whole unisex thing, some people are fine with it, some people are not. I'm not passing judgment either way. I'm just stating it. Okay, that's the way it is. The shower units. Okay, there's 1 shower unit. Okay, lovely space. I've got to say, absolutely fantastic space, and the shower itself is one of the best ones that we've had on a caravan site. It is brilliant. Okay, wonderful shower each and every morning. The only other problem is that the floors get a bit mucky and there's no mops or anything to clean up around. You know, you can't do it. So the floors do get mucky. I've got to be honest, the lad that works here, he is in and out all day long pretty much cleaning it, but the floors can get a little bit mucky. So again, depends on your points of view of that. There is what I think is supposed to be a disabled unit, okay, which has got everything in it. Okay, it's got the shower, it's got the sink basin with the mirror. All the others kind of have something, but not like everything. Okay, and again, I had a shower in there this morning because I couldn't get into the main toilet block and all the rest of it. And again, fantastic shower, and you just have to box clever a little bit with maybe if the floor's not quite as clean as you would like it. The washing up facilities they've got this year, okay, are great, particularly for tenters. Okay, if you're coming and you're camping, then the facilities they've got you at first class. They've got a huge American fridge freezer, that kind of thing. You can put your foods and your dairy stuff, your ice packs, all that kind of thing. They've got a great washing up thing, great washing up setup for doing the dishes and all that kind of stuff, all under cover. Okay, there are many things about it, particularly for campers, I think, that are really good. As I say, it's a bit of some people would like this kind of thing, some people wouldn't. I've got to be honest, the grounds here are fantastic. It's in a rural, idyllic setting, and it is just lovely. It's really lovely. You've got a pond. There's a great big pond. You're just behind our van, and we've got picnic benches here. There's barbecues. They've got the big barbecue pits that you can move around. People can use. They sell the wood on site, and also they do hot food, freshly cooked hot food from local produce. So there are good things about this. As I say, it's one of those things. Some people go, oh, well, Kev, what are you moaning about? And other people will go, well, I don't want to go there. It's up to you. Okay, but like I said, Monmouth, fantastic place. To be honest, we've had a bit of a chill time. We've had easy mornings, and we've just gone out to one place each day, and we've only been here for a couple of days. But let's just show you a little bit of our days out. are. That's our very short, little, very relaxed bank holiday weekend here in Monmouthshire. As I said, it's a beautiful county. You've got the Wye Valley, you've got Monmouth Town, a number of other things besides. Okay, listen, we hope you've enjoyed this video. We realise this is probably the first video that I've done where I've probably not been all singing and all dancing and celebrating completely the place we stayed at, but it is a nice place to be. It is very much a nice site with beautiful rural views. If this is the sort of place for you, great. If not, well, okay, fair enough. But listen, thanks for watching. Okay, really appreciate as well if you continue to like and subscribe, hit the YouTube bell, all that kind of thing. Until next time, okay, as always, safe travels, sweet dreams, God bless. See you again.